When I met Steve Bannon for the first time, you know what he said? He said, for too long, conservatives, the right, has played a game of chicken with the left. And the right always swerves first. It's time to stop swerving. I'm Joshua Lisec. This is Daily Persuasion. I am the New York Times bestselling author and co-author, ghostwriter of 97 nonfiction books, and a certified hypnotist. I do these daily episodes to teach you how to better influence the VIPs of your life and your career. There's professional reasons to watch this show. Subscribe and comment. Ask me your questions. I'll answer them. Professional and personal reasons. Today you're going to get a little bit of both reasons to watch the whole thing. As I am recording this, tariff posting is happening everywhere. My friend and co-author on a couple of books, Jack Posobiec, he had just posted that tariffs are my love language. I'm going viral once again for sharing President Theodore Roosevelt's, Teddy Roosevelt's, quotes and commentary on tariffs. I think there's something that is important to talk here on regarding negotiation. You're familiar with the one brown shoe, one black shoe story that I think is from Never Split the Difference, if I recall correctly, that book. It's this idea where let's negotiate and come to a compromise. The wife wants him to wear black shoes. He wants to wear his new brown shoes. So he compromises during the negotiation and wears one black shoe and one brown shoe. You look like an idiot. It's my understanding that President Donald Trump does not want the United States to look like an idiot. Now, there is a complaint from establishment and opposition media and influencers and the Democratic Party that we're losing our standing in the world. Look at what they're saying about us. That's generally what happens in a negotiation. I learned a long time ago that if a customer immediately and quickly accepts your first offer was too low and you got screwed. If the customer is smiling about it, you got screwed. If the customer is happy and praising you for how easy it was to buy, you got screwed. If they're praising you for having reasonable prices, you got screwed. You should want them complaining. You should want them saying, so as a professional ghostwriter, a recent client who paid, real client, he described my prices as painful. Now, he did say it was delightfully painful, was the exact expression he used, because the fact that it's so expensive means he takes it serious. He's going to do as I advise. He's going to follow the Lisec way. Takes it serious. That's what we want. We want the United States to take it serious. It was 4 days ago that Donald Trump had announced that there were going to be these tariffs on the European Union member states. And they said, well, we're going to counter tariff them and we're going to do what we can to end the global order and create new European sovereignty, blah, blah, blah. Less than 4 days later, they said, we are going to negotiate with the White House to mutually drop all tariffs. Because people don't understand who are commenting on this. They don't understand that other countries have had tariffs on U.S. goods for a very long time. Vietnam, 100%. Chinese, depending on what Chinese imports are, they either ban them, like certain American technologies, completely banning them, or have high tariffs. So the United States is engaging in little reciprocity. For people who have been in a personal relationship and the other person has forced them to be a conformist, like they wear the pants of the relationship, or they're the dominant personality, or they're a kind of an authoritarian, my way goes, my rules, and the other person says, I don't want to live that way, they might feel guilty. There's a great book by, I believe it's Dr. Manuel Smith, if I remember it correctly, called When I Say No, I Feel Guilty. And this is for people who are natural peacekeepers. They are chill. They just want to be left alone, like conservatives and libertarians have said for so long. The fact of the matter is, it's okay to haggle. This is a big mental block that a lot of people have to get over. If you want to be successful in persuasion, understand that part of persuasion is be willing to negotiate and don't swerve first. There is power, there is authority, and there is persuasion in not swerving. You want the other person going, oh, she's gonna swerve. Oh, totally gonna swerve. They're gonna totally gonna swerve. We're gonna buck. Oh shoot, he's not swerving. He's serious. Swerve. It took less than 4 days for the European Union to swerve. In your marriage, don't swerve first. In your career, don't swerve. In price negotiations, don't swerve. In politics, don't swerve. Until the other person has given up what they said they were not going to, don't swerve. Maybe they want to have a say in your outfit. Okay, maybe you decide, I am not going to go out with one brown shoe, one black shoe. I'm not going to wear brown shoes. We're going out with black shoes. Maybe you let them pick which black belt that you wear so they feel like they had a say. This way, it's not like they're totally crushed and defeated, but they can still save face. So part of this is understanding that Sun Tzu tactic of, I believe it's the quote from The Art of War, is something like, give your enemy a beautiful golden bridge to retreat on. Something like that. So in the sample metaphor analogy of the boots, the shoes, I'm going to be wearing the black shoes. You get to choose which black belt I'm going to wear with it, because it's important to have your shoes in your belt match as a fashionable male. And of course, you pre-select which of the 3 black belts you like the best, and you say, which one would you like me to wear? So now they get a say in it. So you take the feistiness, the battle off the table of which shoe they want, the brown shoes, and now you give them a golden bridge to retreat on. Multiple lessons from this video. I recommend that you rewind it to the beginning and watch it, because there is a lot of takeaways and tips, techniques, and references and resources. I'll go ahead and end it here. You have a good day.